course, my music. Margaret's not the only one that gets good music. By the way, there are all kinds of painted footprints up here. All right, let's see if it works. See if it's tabulating. My staff would not dare have a technological glitch with me speaking. Would you? Very interesting. Half of you are right. So the question was, what percent of today's buyers are investors? And of course, it depends on the market that you're in. Number one, under 10%, 2, 11 to 25, 3, 26 to 40, 4, 41, and 5, over 60. The answer is number 2, according to you, which is 11 to 25%. In reality, the actual figure is 20% of all listings being sold in the United States at this time are being sold to investors. Now, the thing that's really interesting about the investor market, those people are not necessarily big-time investors who are buying shopping centers or malls or big buildings. They're people in the neighborhood who are buying a first or second rental property because they think the time is right. They are not buying to flip. They're buying these properties to actually have cash flow and keep and sell at some future time when that money comes back. Well, it's pretty fascinating to me that if already 50% of our market is distressed property, and then you look at how many people are buying investment property, which also includes those distressed properties, we're talking 55-60% of all the business that's being done today in the next 3 years will either be investment property and or distressed properties. Does that tell you something about the education and the training and the leadership we must provide for our agents? I was voting again. Too many technology tools up here. Okay, so that being in mind, we have entered into a very interesting arrangement with the National Real Estate Investors Association. The National Real Estate Investors Association, REIA, is an association of 32,000 serious investors. Most of these investors are investing in single-family houses, maybe duplexes, in some cases, second home type properties that are also going to be used as rentals. They are repeat customers who are buying multiple units. Some of these investors are buying 5 to 10 units a year. And so we've entered into an agreement with REIA. They are the only magazine that's available on the newsstands. It's paid circulation. And that they have some courses themselves that will help us sell to the investors that are part of their organization. So we'll be giving you lots more information on this over the next week or 2 weeks of how you can participate and how you can try to tie in. In some markets, it makes absolutely no sense at all, but if I was in Scottsdale and I knew that much was being sold to investors, I would certainly be looking at every avenue I could. So, we also have an arrangement with the Personal Real Estate Investor, and the Personal Real Estate Investor has a magazine that comes out. It's for sale on the newsstands, and they also are going to be entering into several relationships with us. The thing that's interesting is that we're going to have some shows on RE/MAX University dealing with investors, and we're going to have investors actually come in and talk with us. We also will have training in addition to that on RU that goes into the professional designations of those two organizations. Now, the foreclosure rate in the United States is staggering. The home ownership in the United States was at one time 69.4%. It is